Okay, Carl. And here's a good look at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles, California, as we welcome you to another edition of Major League Baseball on ESPN.
Today, it's the Houston Astros taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Hello, everyone. I'm John Miller, along with my longtime partner and Hall of Famer, Joe Morgan. Now, Joe, before we go to the first pitch of the ball game, what about the Astros in this game?
Well, this team is fading a bit in the standings recently. They're 3-7 in their last 10 ball games. They're going to need to put together a more consistent effort and sustain it for the rest of the way, or they're going to be out of this very quickly.
Jeff Weaver
will be doing the pitching. He's a 12-game winner for the ball club.
Well, Jeff Weaver is one of the guys they'll have on the mound for this one. A change of scenery before last season resulted in the best year of his career. He'll mix in a nice fastball with a two-seamer and a hard slider. This guy knows how to throw strikes.
Now the pitcher is towing the pitching slab. It looks like we're just about ready to get started.
First pitch to him.
Man, that'll wake you up in a hurry.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. And he squares around and gets down the bunt. Weaver is there to play it on the hop. And his throw is in time for out number 1.
Here's the lineup for Houston.
Berkman
is hitting third in the order. One out, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. This is swung on and hit in the air. Grabowski is back to the warning track, but he makes the catch.
Now let's take a look at the Dodgers defense. Bases empty, 2 down.
First pitch on the way. Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Swing and a liner to right. Drew is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half inning. Now we'll go to the bottom of inning number 1, and we have no score. Roger Clemens
is going to be the starting pitcher in this one. Hitters have a combined batting average of 261 versus this guy.
Well, you know you're in good shape if you've got Roger Clemens on the mound. The Rocket had an unbelievable season last year. Here's a guy who had an amazing career, retires at the top of his game, then comes back and posts his best numbers in years. He's one of the greatest of all time.
And he lays off the pitch outside and low for ball 1. A splitter just off the corner, and he falls behind 2-0.
Well, you try to throw the splitter away, but he won't chase that one.
And here's a fastball for a called strike, 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, man, he comes back with a beauty. 2-2 now. 2-2 on the way. He swings and it's a fly ball to right field. Berkman is there, and he makes the catch for the first out of the inning.
Here's the lineup for the Dodgers. Is in the third spot. Nobody on base with 1 out.
First pitch, here it comes. There's a swing and a bullet towards the hole. Lamb is there, and he has it for the second out.
Here's a quick look at the Astros and how they take the field defensively. Bases empty, 2 down here.
First pitch to him. A splitter just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch.
Swung on and hit down the left field line, into the corner,
and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike to pitch. This is swung on, and a liner. Vizcaíno gets there in time to make the great running catch.
I like what's going on out there, Joe. Let's take another look on the replay here.
Well, your manager will tell you, John, minimize your chances of error, keep focused, and play the game on an even keel. They did exactly that.
So they go down quietly. We'll go to the top of the second, and we have no score.
The big hitters in the lineup right there in the middle coming up next.
Jeff Bagwell
Will be the first man up.
first pitch. Here's a swing and a liner into left center. Can't cut it off as it rolls all the way to the wall. The throw to second. The throw to third.
I like his swing on that double. This is how you get things started for a good inning. Now with no outs, he's in scoring position.
Nobody out, a runner at second.
First pitch to him. That's at the knees for a called strike.
He delivers.
But he recovers in time to make the play. Nice job.
Here's another look at the wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long. Whatever, he's given up an extra base there.
Slider just off the corner, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. This is swung on and hit in the air. To the wall, and that one is caught. He made the catch. He took one away from him. Oh, baby.
Drew got himself into position to take this one back into the ballpark. I think he took a home run away from it.
Everything's got to be right for this play to happen. The ball's got to be just over the wall, and he's got to time his leap perfectly, and he does just that. Plus, he avoids a collision with the wall.
Swings and lines this one towards the hole, and that gets down for a base hit. The throw to second.
He tells the pitcher, "You're not going to get us 1, 2, 3." Good piece of two-out hitting there.
Runner at first with 2 down.
Here's a throw over to first, and he dives back safely.
2 down, a runner at first.
First pitch, here it comes. This one swung on and hit in the air. Grabowski is there, and he puts it away for out number 3. The Houston Astros pick up no runs on 2 hits, and they strand just the one. Now we'll move on to the bottom of the second, and we have no score.
The heart of the order coming up next.
J.D. Drew
Will be the first man up.
first pitch on. That swung on and a high fly ball to right. Berkman has him played perfectly as he puts this one away.
He gets too far underneath this thing, and he lost a routine fly to right for the out.
Base is empty with 1 out.
First pitch to him. Swing and a roller towards the hole, and he steps on first, and that's out number 2.
This is just a nice play by the first baseman. He takes care of it and gets the force out.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch on the way. Lays off a called strike, and it's 0-1.
Pitch on the way.
Swing and a miss, and he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a splitter to retire the side.
Here's a replay of those last 3 pitches. Great pitches on the replay.
Yeah, nice work, Joe. He didn't give him much to hit that time, that's for sure.
And that's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We'll go to the top of inning number 3, tied 0-0.
It's the number 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up.
Craig Biggio
will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
First pitch, here it comes. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Valentin has got it. And he throws on to first for the out. 1 away. Clemens
steps to the plate for the first time in this one. Base is empty, 1 out.
First pitch to him. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1. Ooh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, they're setting up inside, but just missed off the inside corner.
Swing and a miss, and it's now 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch.
Fastball, got him. 2 down.
Well, he was looking dead red. He got the fastball, but he could not make contact. Strike 3.
Biggio will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch to him.
That pitch needs to be moved out over the plate and down. Too far inside.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. He's Torres. Has it. The throw not in time as he beats it out. Lane will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
A runner at first with 2 down.
Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in time.
2 down, a runner at first.
Now a throw over, and he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure.
Runner on first, 2 outs.
He's running, heading for second. And he's in there at second.
The throw is too late here, John, and he's able to steal second base with a good slide.
Yeah, I thought the slide maybe was the key to the whole thing, Joe.
I noticed on the replay, John, he didn't have too much of a lead at first either.
He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him.
He's ready. The 2-0 pitch.
Here's another look at the wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long, whatever.
There's a swing, and look out, a line drive that shatters the bat. Valentin puts it away, and the side is retired. The Astros pick up a hit, but leave a man at second and fail to score. And we move on now to the home half of the third, tied 0-0.
It's the last third of the batting order coming up.
Jack Vian
Will be the first man up.
first pitch, here it comes. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
Man, that's a good live fastball. Perfect location. Down and away.
He kicks, he throws.
Pitcher got 2 quick strikes. He's in rhythm here. Good focus from the pitcher.
Fastball swung on and missed. He struck him out. 1 away.
John, that pitch is down and in. That shows great control right there. That'll finish the job anytime.
He's Torres.
We'll dig in now. Switch hitter who bats left-handed. 1 out, nobody on.
First pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ball hit on the ground. Bagwell is there. Throws in time to first. What a play.
Nice play over there at first just to keep that one for himself.
Weaver steps up and will have his first plate appearance of the game right here. Bases empty, 2 down.
First pitch, here it comes. Swing and a roller towards the hole. Bagwell has got it. Throws to first, and the side is retired. And they go quietly this half inning. We're through 3 here at the ballpark, and it's still 0-0.
The 3, 4, 5 hitters, the big hitters coming up.
Lance Berkman
Coming to the plate next, and he always guarantees a lot of trouble at the plate.
first pitch on the way.
John, that's where you want to throw that sinker. Get good tumbling action and move it down and away.
Swing and a bouncer up the middle. The throw to second.
They're starting this inning out in grand style. The base hit with no one out.
Bagwell will step in. 1 for 1 in this game. First pitch to him.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him.
Now he sets. Here's and he lays one down here. The throw to third. The tag, and he is out at third. Mike Lamb
comes up to the plate here. He hit 14 home runs last year. He's got a .410 career slugging percentage.
First pitch, here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Here's the pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here it is. There's a swing and a liner to right center. And this one rolls all the way to the wall. The throw to second. Bagwell is around third, and he'll score.
John, there's 3 consecutive hits he's given up. He can't be out of gas yet. He just got to bear down and get somebody out.
1 out, runner at second.
First pitch to him.
That one almost got the outside corner, but it's still down and away.
Now he sets. Here's the swings. It lines this one towards the hole. And he steps on first, and that's out number 2. Adam Everett
At the plate. Last season he had 8 home runs with a career slugging percentage under .400.
Well, he's not afraid to pitch inside, and he gives you a pretty good example of that there. Whoa. This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him.
ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Fastballs in can be effective, but I don't like down and in.
Now he sets. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
Here's another look at the wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long. Whatever, he's given up an extra base there.
Had a big rip at that fastball 3-0, but he misses. 3-1. Now the 3-1 pitch. And the fastball is in there. 3-2 now. This is the payoff pitch coming. The slider swung on and missed. He struck him out and the side is retired.
You'll see this thing get tracked to the lower corner of the plate. It looked like the batter thought he had this one, but in the end, it was just too much for him to handle.
Not the way he was looking to end that at bat, Joe.
The Houston Astros scored 2 runs on 3 base hits, but leave the bases empty. We go to the last of the 4th.
Houston with the lead.
2-0.
Top of the lineup coming up next.
Jeff Kent
will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning. And he delivers.
Good hard splitter that time, and he's in control. It's 0-2. There's a swing and a rocket toward short. Over to first for out number 1. Worth will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Nobody on base with 1 out.
First pitch on the way. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1.
Man, he put everything into that swing. That one would have traveled a long way if he would have hit it.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, 2 down.
He's obviously a low ball hitter. He couldn't catch up with that. That's up and away.
Ken will be the batter, 0 for 1 thus far.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch to him. Here's a swing and a fly ball. And that's a fair ball heading towards the corner. The throw to third. Around second now, he's heading for third. And he is safe at third. Just did slide in ahead of the play.
Here's the replay. He completes the triple by sliding straight into third base.
And I like the way you usually put that, Joe. A straight-legged slide, the fastest way right into the bag, and that's what got him there.
Well, great base running, and he finished it off with a bit of piaffe.
First pitch, here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
He throws.
Now here's a swing and a fly ball. And it's through and into the gap. It should be extra bases. The throw to third.
John, nice job of getting the double. He took the fastball and ripped it. Good, efficient swing right there.
Jose Valentin
Steps in. Last year he had 30 total homers all year, with his career slugging percentage at .452.
and he has to dive, but he's back in time.
Runner in scoring position at second base with 2 down.
First pitch, here it comes.
Here's another look at the wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long. Whatever, he's given up an extra base there.
The splitter waved at it, missed. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him.
Here's the 2-1 pitch on the way. Swung on it, missed that time, and it's 2-2 now. The 2-2 coming. And this one's grounded to second. Vizcaíno is there to play it on the hop. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. The Dodgers score a couple of runs on 2 hits, but they strand nobody.
And we're through 4 full innings here at Dodger Stadium.
And we are all tied up.
And the numbers 8, 9, and 1 hitters are due up next.
Craig Biggio
will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
I don't think he likes that call much, but the umpire says right out there on the edge, and he says, "You're killing me, huh?"
He throws.
The 0-1 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed. 0-2. Right back to the mound. He's Torres, has it on the hop. And his throw gets him. 1 away. Clemens will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch to him. Good hard slider, swung on and missed. 0-2. Slider swung on and missed. 2 down.
Man, that's a tough pitch. All he can hope to do there is foul it off, but he swung right through it. This one's coming in on him, and he chases it. Tough pitch to handle.
Not too much he could have done there, Joe. The pitcher just made him look bad right there.
Yeah, he did. That was just a great pitch for that situation.
First pitch to him. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1.
He's ahead 0-2. I don't think he'll waste a pitch. He'll try to finish him off right here.
And he misses low off the outside corner. 1-2.
A 1-2 pitch coming.
Fastball swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired.
Well, he only had 4 pitches in that at bat, but let's go back and take a look at them.
Yeah, some great pitching, Joe.
So they go down in short order. We go to the bottom of the 5th, and we're all tied.
The 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up next.
Jack Vian
is due up 2nd in the next half inning.
First pitch, here it comes. Grounded back to the mound. Vizcaíno is right there, and his throw is in time for out number 1. Bagwell
really showed some incredible balance and throwing skills right there. I am very impressed, Joe, at how he was able to do this one.
Great play by the second baseman. I had to do this sometimes, but you're always weighing the options of settling down before you throw or throwing immediately. Sometimes you just have to throw it immediately or the play is already over. Here he made a terrific off-balance throw. It would be a perfect pitch if it stayed in the zone. This slider just slid right out of the bottom outside corner.
The 1-1 pitch on the way. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Lamb is there. Throws to first, and he's retired for out number 2. He's Torres.
A switch hitter batting left-handed. Bases empty, 2 down.
First pitch, here it comes. And they throw way outside as if they're going to walk him intentionally here. The 1-0 pitch on the way. And there's the second ball. Now the 2-0 pitch. The 3-0 pitch. And the pitch out, but nothing doing that time. Weaver will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
2 outs, a man on first.
First pitch to him. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1.
The pitch.
He lays off the changeup. It's a good pitch, but it's 1-1. Now he's set. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and it's 1-2. Over to first, trying to keep him close, and he's back in time. There he goes towards second. Splitter swung out and missed, and the side is retired. The Los Angeles Dodgers can't get anybody home here this afternoon. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are all tied up.
And for those of you just tuning in, I want to remind you that I'm John Miller, along with Joe Morgan, right here on ESPN. And the 2, 3, 4 spots will be coming up next.
Lance Berkman
Is always
swung on and grounded towards the hole. Valentin has got it. And he throws on to first for the out. 1 away. Berkman
will stand in. He's a switch hitter, batting left-handed. 1 out, none on.
First pitch on the way. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. The throw to second.
Well, a little 1-out base hit here. Let's see if they can parlay this into something special.
Bagwell will come to the plate. 2 for 2 in this one. First pitch to him. And he is out, trying to take second.
And he was caught stealing there. Here's the replay, Joe.
They came in with the fastball this time. You ask the catcher, and they'll tell you that's the best pitch to throw on. And he zips one down there to nail his man.
Here it comes.
Swung on and lined out to right center. Can't cut it off as it rolls all the way to the wall. The throw to third.
John, this pitcher was cruising along this inning, but he loses concentration, and bang, now there's a man in scoring position.
Lamb will bat here. He drove in a run earlier in this game.
2 down and a runner on second.
First pitch, here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. This is swung on and hit in the air.
Gone! A 2-run homer. So a tie ball game, and then boom, the big fly, a streak of lightning across the sky, and they've got a 2-run advantage.
Now we'll get a chance, John, to see the slider on K-zone. Great pitch recognition by the hitter. He sees this pitch come up and in, and he knows that his chance to take one out is right there in front of him.
It looked like Clemente in the 1971 All-Star game at Tiger Stadium, and I do believe the catcher wanted that ball a little bit lower, Joe, than it was.
Jose Vizcaíno
Comes in. Last season he had just 3 home runs with a career slugging percentage under 400.
Now here's a swing and a ball hit on the ground. He'll throw on to first, and the side is retired. The Houston Astros pick up a couple here to break the tie. Now we'll go to the last of the sixth. The Astros lead 4-2.
And the top of the order is coming up.
Jeff Kent
Is known for being a very fine hitter. He's due up third in the inning.
First pitch on the way. Lays off a called strike at the knees. 0-1.
He delivers.
The 0-1 pitch is a changeup, swung on and missed. 0-2. Good splitter that time, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way.
That fastball just about had him, and it's 2-2 now.
Well, he tried to hit the inside corner. That one just moved off the plate in. A lot of movement, though.
Swung on and ripped towards second. Worth will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch to him. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Lamb has it. And he throws to first in time for out number 2. Kent will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. Swings and lines this one back up the middle. That inning didn't last long. On to the 7th inning you go. Houston leads it 4-2.
It's the bottom 3 of the batting order coming up.
Adam Everett
Will be the first man up.
First pitch, here it comes. Now the 1-0 pitch. Hit in the air toward foul territory down the left field line. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he tries to get one down. Ishii has got it. His throw not in time, and that'll be an infield single. Osmus will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Runner at first, nobody out.
First pitch to him. Starts him off with one in there for a strike. They throw over to first. A dive, but he's back in easily.
The pitch.
Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. To second for 1.
And 2. A double play.
We've got a second now to see the changeup on K-zone. This is just smart pitching. He's trying to get the double play ball, and he succeeds by pitching his man down in the zone.
This pitching coach has got to be well pleased with that, just like they were working on it back in spring training.
Clemens will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch on the way. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. The throw to second. And they will tag him out, and the side is retired. The Astros pick up a couple of hits in the inning, but fail to score.
It's time to take a stretch here at Dodger Stadium.
The Astros lead it 4-2.
The middle of the order, the 4, 5, 6 spots coming up next.
J.D. Drew
Will be leading it off, and they're going to have to deal with him somehow.
First pitch on the way. And this is low and away for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 delivery.
Tried to throw the fastball by him on the inside, but he missed in. Well, the crowd's excited now, but they're still 2 runs behind. Man, he put everything into that swing. That one would have traveled a long way if he would have hit it.
The 2-1 offering. Started to go around, but he held up in time. Now it's 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. Here he comes. Now here's a swing and a fly ball. Lane boots it.
It looked like he was going to come up with it, but he fumbled the catch.
Yeah, just the way you tried to get that big sailfish into the boat the other day.
You're right about that. I didn't get it in.
Nobody out and a runner ready to come home from third.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Back behind second. Everett goes over and puts it away. Grabowski will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
1 out, none on.
First pitch to him.
A ball hit high and deep to left center field. This ball is way back there. Gone! A home run!
You've got to be disciplined as a hitter to be able to go out and get that pitch down and away. But he's been able to hit that pitch pretty well most of his career. And he does it again here. You want to talk about late game heroics? Here's an example right here.
All through this game, I kind of had the feeling that this was going to go down right to the end, and sure enough, it's going to.
And you're right, John. This has been a cat fight, pure and simple, and it's not over yet.
Vian will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. And that's off the plate away. 1-0.
Nice try. That pitch down and away, but the hitter was smart enough to lay off.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. Fastball waved at and missed. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
He showed some quick reflexes getting out of the way of that pitch.
The 2-1 pitch on the way. The 2-1 pitch is a splitter, swung on and missed. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 2 down.
Great location on this pitch. He kept it down and caught the corner. Here's a look back at the pitches leading up to the strikeout. It took him 5 to do it, though.
He's a tough at bat, Joe. There's a lot of guys who are going to go away empty-handed from the batter's box in this one.
First pitch, here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
On the way.
Swing and a miss, and he falls behind 0-2. That swung on at a high fly ball to right. Berkman puts it away, and the side is retired. The Dodgers come up with 2 runs here to pull even. We'll move ahead to the 8th, and this game is tied.
It'll be the leadoff man trying to get things going here.
Lance Berkman
will try and make some trouble for them. He's coming up third in the inning.
First pitch on the way.
One of the pitches that's easy to lay off of is the pitch that goes down and in on a curveball situation, because you can see the rotation and you know it's going to break off the plate. The key to any pitcher's success is the ability to change speeds. He's doing a great job.
1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. And he squares around and gets down the bunt. Ishii has it. Throw on to first. In time. 1 away. Lane will step in. He's 0 for 3 up to this point.
Nobody on base with 1 out.
First pitch to him. Fastball taken high. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Changeup waved at and missed. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch on the way. This one swung on and hit in the air. Drew is right there, and he puts it away.
He has to backpedal a bit to get to this one, but he's able to put it away shy of the wall.
Base is empty, 2 down here.
First pitch, here it comes.
Pitch on the way.
Ooh, that's right where you want that thing to end up. And now it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, the pitch. Good-looking fastball, but called a ball. 2-1.
The toughest pitch in baseball to handle, according to Ted Williams, is the fastball up and in.
There's a swing and the ball hit very well down the left field line.
He finds the wall and he makes the catch. He took one away from him. Oh, what a play.
Grabowski goes over the wall that time. He brought this one back into the ballpark. Let's have a look, Joe.
He's got this thing measured from the second it leaves the bat. Good awareness to know exactly where he is in relationship to the wall. Then he leaps up and spears it. That's a big play.
Nothing across here in the inning. Here come the Dodgers in the home half of the 8th. He squares around and he gets this one down. Qualls is right there. Over to first for out number 1.
Bradley comes in now. He's a switch hitter batting from the left side. Base is empty with 1 out.
First pitch on the way. He starts him off with a changeup inside. Ball 1.
Anytime you go inside with a changeup, you're risking getting the ball hit out of the ballpark.
A splitter just off the corner, and he falls behind 2-0. The 2-0 pitch on the way. This one swung on and hit down the line and right. Berkman has him played perfectly as he puts this one away.
Johnny covers a lot of ground out there, and he's able to range to his left and pull this one in near the line.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch to him. Here's a swing and a fly ball. And this one is into the alleyway and should be extra bases. Biggio lets this one eat him up.
Here's another look at the error as he bobbles it.
I thought he was going to come up with it, but it somehow got away from him.
When you see SportsCenter after the game, your error, it hurts, believe me.
Kent will come to bat now. He's 1 for 3 in the game.
Well, it's all about the love.
On the ground to short. The throw to second.
A little 2-out base knock here. That will keep the inning alive and give them a chance to build on this slim lead.
Runner at first with 2 down.
First pitch to him. Grounded down the first base line. The throw to third.
John, that's 3 straight hits he surrendered. He's got to bounce back and get this guy. I guess, John, they've decided that they want to at least talk it over on the mound. They're not quite sure if they're going to yank him, but it's anybody's guess right now. You have to figure they at least want to discuss what's going on right now, and we'll see how it turns out from here.
Valentin
will dig in now. Switch hitter who bats left-handed.
First pitch on the way.
He deals.
Swings and lines this one towards the hole, and that one falls in there base hit.
And that pitcher's got to be thinking, what do I have to do to get somebody out? That's 4 straight hits he surrendered.
2 outs, bases loaded.
First pitch, here it comes.
As a hitter, you don't want to fall too far behind in the count when you need to get a base hit.
Good slider that time, but it's ruled a ball. 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch.
Got him. And that's a big out as they avoid what could have been a big inning.
John, he delivers a slider on this one. This one's coming in on him, and he chases it. Tough pitch to handle.
Not too much he could have done there, Joe. The pitcher just made him look bad right there.
Yeah, he did. That was just a great pitch for that situation.
The Los Angeles Dodgers pick up 4 hits in the inning, but can manage just the 1 run. We're through 8, ninth inning coming up. The Dodgers lead 5-4.
The big hitters in the lineup right there.
Swung on, bounced weakly to second. Gagne has got it, and his throw gets him. 1 away. Lamb will stand in. He homered earlier in the game.
Bases empty, 1 out.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. He was just a little bit under it. 0-1.
He kicks, he throws.
This is swung on and hit in the air, as this one hops the wall. The throw to third.
John, this is a pretty good pitch to hit, and he gets good wood on it. Now he's in scoring position with 1 out.
Vizcaíno.
A switch hitter batting left-handed. Man on second, 1 out.
Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner, and he dives back safely.
1 out, a runner on second.
Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner, and he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure.
1 man out, 1 man on, a runner at second.
First pitch to him.
There's a swing and a ball lifted high and deep down the line and right.
Drew is there to put it away. 2 down.
I thought this might be heading for the crowd, but the right fielder is able to get to this one in foul territory. Here we go on the replay, John. They make a strong throw to third, but they can't get it.
Now he's thinking about heading home.
Adam Everett
Steps in now. Last season he had 8 home runs with a career slugging percentage under 400.
First pitch, here it comes.
And it's important to get that first strike in there now.
He delivers.
Called strike as he finds himself in a deep hole now. It's 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. The Los Angeles Dodgers
Come out victorious here, Joe. And these fans are going to head home happy. The home team gave them the happy ending.
Well, they should be happy, John. Not only did they win the ball game, but they played well. And in the end, they wore their opponents down, so the home team goes away happy.
J.D. Drew
Was the key here tonight, Joe. No doubt that he'll earn the ESPN Video Games Player of the Game award. There were not a lot of runs scored in this game, and the runs in which he contributed, really, because of the paucity of runs, were big runs all.
Drew was definitely the man for them in this ball game. As a pitcher, you always have to be careful because he can drive the ball with authority, and he showed it in this game. He was outstanding.
So that just about wraps things up from here. For my partner, Joe Morgan, and our entire ESPN crew, this is John Miller saying thanks for being with us. And once again, the final score, the Los Angeles Dodgers get the win
5-4.
This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com.
So long from Dodger Stadium.